My name is Jeremy. I live in Las Vegas and I don't have any friends. And what they don't tell you growing up is that the older you get, the harder it is to make friends. Now, besides internet followers and subscribers, the closest thing to friends that I've had over the last few years have been lovers, women that I've dealt with and had relationships and relations with. But other than that, outside of those ladies, I have not had any friendships with anyone. Now, people at work have invited me to different work functions. We've had different work functions in the job where it's like come in and mingle and all that, but I've chosen not to, mostly because I keep people at an arm's distance. The reason being is that when I try to have conversations with people, most people's conversations to me, at least to me, and like I'm saying, this is a choice as to why I don't surround myself with people. Most people are not in the know about the world around them. So when I start talking about certain things, I can come off as a little bit too much for people. Especially the more comfortable I get with people, the more loose my tongue is. Most people's conversations are very superficial, if you ask me. They're very surface level. Even for the things that they believe in, they don't go deeper into the things that they believe in. They just go on the surface, whether it's with religion, politics, even with certain hobbies. People are very surfacey. And so when you're making new friends, people expect you to keep it real on the surface. When you start diving deeper into the surface, sometimes that can be off putting to a lot of people because you come off as probably having a touch of the goddamn tism. So over the years, it's been very hard for me to make and maintain new relationships with friends because of this. Now, relationships that I've had in the past have evaporated for a multitude of reasons. Once again, on my end, I have chosen not to deal with people that I have called friends in the past because of things that they have done or the behaviors in which they have acted that I find to be repugnant. I'll start back with the pandemic, where people that I'm associated with it were associated with willing to bend the knee so quickly and willingly to state mandates to the media, to the things that was going on, just taking an attitude of just going along to get along, that disgusted me to my core. Whether they know this or not, it did. Now, I understand that people have to make decisions based on employment and all this other stuff. I'm not judging people based on that during that time. We were living during the time of McCarthyism. But when you tell me that you're going to just bend the knee and take their medicine because you just want to go along and get along and you don't care and you just want to sit in the house and play the game and you don't think that revolution is going to come to your door, you are not the people that I thought I knew. Because when things do hit the fan, what are you going to do? Just hide in your fucking apartment? Yes, these people that I thought I knew, that I grew up with. And we're not even talking about just like people like Khalees Crowder, the Barnes and Noble sniffer. I grew up with that nigga too, and look how he turned out. Once a person I called an absolute friend, a best friend, had no idea that he was into those type of proclivities. But other people that I grew up with around the time turned out to be little snakes in the grass too. And I'm going to mention that right here, and it's kind of why I'm making this video. People that I grew up with, I find in comment sections of exes and shit who are talking shit about yours truly, not defending the nigga. Now, I grew up with these individuals or this individual. Why the fuck you angry you gonna defend your mans? Because you's a bitch. So I can't call you a friend. I damn sure can't call you a brother because a brother got your back regardless. Your brother ain't gonna be in the fucking live of an ex because y'all friends now. Fucking letting her pour salt on your name without him defending you. So fuck you. Is how I feel. Another so-called best friend that I've known for years, keeping the conversation very surfacey. But when we met, we both were family men. Me having two kids, him having two kids and a wife. You understand? Us having barbecues, get-togethers, this and that. But when we get together now on the game, it's all surface level. It's all about the game. It's all about the bitches that we fucking. It's never about the families that we're no longer part of. That's a conversation that I want to have. I don't always want to get on here and express my angst and my anxiety. Sometimes you want to do that with some of your brothers. And this particular brother Okay. When this person was strung out on their meth and all this other stuff, I allowed them to come and park their car with a methed out ass girlfriend in my driveway. You understand? Even though it caused a lot of tension between me and my lady at the time, a lot of fucking tension, a lot of goddamn fights because these motherfuckers couldn't keep their shit together in the car while they out there smoked the fuck out, getting in fights, speeding out the goddamn cul-de-sac that we lived on, all dangerous. Like, so I gotta fucking soothe this over with the lady. This individual would rather not have a conversation about the fact that his daughters are adults now, and he don't mention that that was even a part of the goddamn life. It's hard for me to pretend, right, that we didn't have these lives before and we are where we are now. That is difficult for me to do as a grown ass man. You understand? It's difficult. So it's hard for me to have these relationships because they're very surfacey. I can't just talk about the video game when fucking life is changing around me. I lived outside in a park for 3 months last year. Do you think any of these individuals asked me, was I okay? No. And the reason that I don't talk to these niggas to this day is because of that. And when it came to, oh yeah, I was living in the park for the last 3 months. Did y'all see that? Oh yeah, we was watching your content. Y'all was watching my content. Y'all couldn't give me a ringy ding to see if I was good, to see I was okay. Y'all just watching the videos of a nigga sleeping in the park with a goddamn pistol, ready to goddamn use it at a moment. Oh yeah, you good. You good. These are two motherfuckers, okay? These two individuals that I've called brothers, best friends, that I've let crash on my fucking couch multiple goddamn times. But when I'm sleeping in the park and I come back and it's like, oh, it's just like, it's back to normal. I'm supposed to be just normal. I'm not normal with y'all niggas because not a nigga checked on a nigga, but y'all watching the nigga content. Make it make sense. What are friends? And the older you get, the harder it is for you to open up and trust people and let friends into your life. Like I say, these work events, right? A lot of times when I say these lovers, is because I open myself up to, oh, go to this event or go to this event, and then all of a sudden I'm sleeping with a lady that I think is trying to be my friend. I had a friend back in the day, right? Years ago, one of my best friends. We were like this, okay, to the point where I could go over her house or her parents' house, be in her room. That's how close we were. It wasn't like it was no sexual anything. So all of a sudden, as years go by, she starts questioning my relationship with my baby mama, right? Which I loved my baby mama at the time. So I didn't. That's not something I'm about to entertain with you about why I'm with my baby mama. I don't give a fuck how much we got into it or not. That wasn't something I'm about to entertain with another woman. You understand? Especially even don't care if we was best friends or not. But from that relationship, but from that, it started to go to like when we were hang out, some of the comments and compliments got a little bit different from her end. And then one day we went out on this date. It wasn't supposed to be a date, but that's what it felt like that day. We went out. We ended up seeing the Optimus Prime fucking truck. We went down to Hollywood, and all of a sudden she's locking arms with me, and the whole Google eyes thing, and we coupled up or something, and that was kind of weird for me. It was cool because we're friends, but after knowing each other for fucking 10 something years, that had never been the energy that we was on. The energy was real different and off that night, and I wasn't open to it. And after that, our relationship completely went off the goddamn rails. We hung out one more time after that. She came over, and one of the best friends I was talking about before had an apartment with my mom. And we went over there to my mom's house. My best friend was there. And, obviously my mom's black. My former best friend was black. This particular lady was Hispanic. My best friend, my mom, they being who they are, they was just being themselves. She felt uncomfortable around all these black people, and from that point, we didn't talk after that. We didn't. This is after a 10 fucking year friendship. I mean, a 10 year talking almost on a daily basis friendship out of the drain. So what is friends? People grow, they grow apart. People change, they grow apart. People get families, they grow apart. You understand what I'm saying? People have families. People's families break apart. People have resentment. People have what do you call it? Beef. I have beef with one of those homeboys. Why are you over there in the ex's goddamn live? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Where the fuck were you raised? Where they do that at? Because I don't do that type of shit. That shit's offensive to me. You see what I'm saying? That shit makes me want to freaking see you on sight, bro. No joke. Because that's how I feel. Like those are feelings of mine. I'm not even gonna sit up here and act like my feelings ain't hurt with a nigga that I call a road dog in an ex's lie while she talking shit about a nigga, not defending the nigga. What we doing? Where they do that at? You know what I'm saying? A brother's not a brother if a brother don't got your back. I'm telling y'all that now. That's just a nigga that's probably praying on your downfall in the goddamn shadows. A nigga that wants you to trip over yourself as many times as fucking possible. Your homies are gonna check on you, especially if they see you sleeping in a motherfucking park. I'm not asking for no goddamn charity. I'm not asking for y'all niggas to come see me. All I needed was a nigga, you good? You all right? How you holding up? That's it. I'm good, nigga. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. None of that. And coming back off of it, I hop on Discord with this nigga, right? Hop on Discord with this nigga. Like, oh, did you see? Oh, I saw the content. Not a question. Not are you good? How you hold? None of that shit. It's fuck you. It's, oh, let's talk about this fucking video game that nobody gives a fuck about. Niggas. Weak ass fucking niggas. Weak ass niggas, like I say, that will goddamn bend in the end, spread their butt cheeks because it's comfortable to the state, to the media, to whoever. What happened to the boosters, guys? What happened to all of that? What happened to getting boosters and and safe and effective and all? What happened to all that? Because it was bullshit when I was saying it then. It was bullshit when it was happening. But people try to make people out like me to be crazy all the fucking time. It gets tiring. And sometimes you want people that are going to have your back and be on the same fucking page you are when the shit is jumping off. Because when the shit really jumps off, you want niggas that's just as active as you are. I'm an active nigga. I would like active friends if I got them. So when I'm sitting up here talking about, did you see that there's an uptick in mass shootings? Do you see what's going on with the political landscape? Not necessarily that you could do anything about it, but are you just aware of what's going on in the world around you? That doesn't make me crazy or have a touch of the fucking tism because I want to talk about the things that's going on in the world. It's not a fucking disability that I pick up on fucking patterns and I want to discuss those fucking patterns with people that I trust and love and care about, right? It's not inhuman or it's not crazy or being narcissistic to want people that you care about to ask if you're okay. It's not crazy to want your homeboys to fucking have your back when you're not in a room. When somebody's talking shit on your name, for them to fucking stand up for you. That's nothing. That's not asking for a lot, bro. That's not asking for nothing. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not gonna sit up there in a live or in a fucking forum or in a Discord or on a fucking phone call with any of my homeboys' exes as they talking shit about my homeboy. That ain't going on, bro. That ain't what's going on. I don't give a fuck what. I don't know where niggas was raised. I don't know if niggas I don't know what's in the water over there in California. What the fuck you almost said the F word. I don't know what y'all niggas drinking out there that shrunk y'all fucking nuts, nigga. But the shit is fucking disgusting to me at this point. So no, I don't have any fucking friends. I don't want any fucking friends. I don't. Right? And I know I say the closest thing to friends I've had, like I say, is my followers and the subscribers and the internet relationships I have. And I know parasocial relationships are not necessarily healthy, but it will have to do for now. I'm fine with it. I barely have time to go out and fucking go out on dates and hang out with the lady or whatever and work and try to get this shit going and keep this shit off the ground. I damn sure don't have time to have these fake ass friendships, these fake ass niggas or fake ass bitches that have ulterior motives or preying on your downfall. No, a nigga like me don't have no friends. I don't want no goddamn friends, so don't fucking feel sorry for me. I'm good. I think I will live a much longer life, not thinking that the people that are closest to me are low key preying on my downfall. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let me know how you feel about that. This ain't a personal attack to this is a personal attack to the niggas that if you come across this video and you know who I'm talking about, this is about you niggas. This is about y'all niggas, bro. This is about y'all. I don't give a fuck about whatever. We don't have a relationship. I don't respect you niggas no more. You understand? So I don't even come at me with no other bullshit. Cause like I say, if you want to come at me with some bullshit, I'm just expressing myself here. We can literally throw hands. Literally throw hands, nigga. Cause I would love to. I would love to throw some fucking hands with y'all niggas, bro. I would love to beat the dog shit out of y'all niggas because what I saw was disgusting to me in that goddamn lie. Disgusting. Whatever.